Maintenance Man here at Mr. Dog Poop Studios. Today I'm going to talk about maintaining continuity with actors. Of course, every filmmaker knows if you're shooting a character and toggling between a close-up and a wide shot, everything needs to be the same. For example, if I'm drinking a beer in a wide shot, and then we cut to a close-up of me drinking something else, it doesn't work. Most people think of continuity as all the props being in the same place on the set for each take. But it's more complicated than that. For example, the actors must also do the exact same thing at the exact same time. Now, what do I mean? Watch this actor in take one. He opens the pizza box with his right hand. But in take two, he opens the pizza box with his left hand. As the scene continues, he's in different positions based on those changed actions. So we're unable to edit those takes together. Or it might look something like this.
What are you looking for? True love or a kidney donor?
I don't know, man. I mean, everyone either has a filter phase.
At our studio, we typically control the flow by filming with multiple cameras. So all the clips are continuous shots of the same take and will always maintain continuity, meaning everything will always be in the same place because all angles were filmed at the exact same time. Every movement is fluid and continuous in the same direction at the same time. But what happens when you can't get all the shots at one time? Let's say you don't have multiple cameras, or one shot that you want is in the view of another camera. Well, now you're going to have to shoot it in two or more pieces and edit them together. But very few actors are robots, at least until AI brain implants get a little better. So no two takes are ever going to be exactly the same. This is significantly more of a problem for independent filmmakers working with inexperienced actors. Those actors rarely perform the same movements at the same time. That makes it impossible to splice wide shots and close-ups together because the actors' movements are significantly different. Here, let's take a look at two different angles of the same scene. Now, this was all kinds of bad. The actress was not even on the same side in the two takes. That makes these two scenes unusable except by themselves. They can't possibly be edited together. If we did, and we cut from one take to the other, the actor will jump from side to side.
Start the sequence.
Bye, Gino.
Now let's look at something a bit more subtle. While the actress is essentially doing the same thing, she's not doing it at the same time or when speaking the same lines. So if we cut to a close-up for a more dramatic effect, the actress is in fact doing two different things between the close-up and the wide shot. As a filmmaker, there's only so much you can do. You do have to rely on the actors to be able to execute the scene the same way. Of course, it's easy to sit here drinking beer and tell you what you need to do. Getting actors to do it on set is often a struggle. You can certainly plan for this in your scripting and storyboarding. Keep movements simple or non-existent when you plan on compositing takes. Reserve your more complex actors' movements for complete takes with no editing. Let's take a look at these takes of a police detective placing her phone on the table. Each time the phone is in a different location. This makes compositing any of the clips together almost impossible, especially if you're shooting with one camera. Now this becomes even more complex as you increase the number of actors. With each additional actor, the chance of incontinuity increases exponentially, simply because anyone can be out of sync. For example, what if one actress reaches up and moves her hair behind her ear? If it's not done the exact same in every take during the exact same dialogue, you have a problem. What if you have three actors at a table and one puts down a glass in a different place during each take? Editing different takes together means that glass just keeps jumping around. And that's not going to be the best look for your film. Of course, low-budget productions typically have to deal with less cameras, inexperienced actors, and a lack of crew to manage continuity. If that's your situation, you just have to work with what you have. But you need to be aware. You can't just shoot a scene, change the angle of the camera, and shoot it again and expect to splice them together. Now, the easiest way to plan for this is to shoot as many takes as possible, so hopefully something matches up. You might have or be the best editor in the world, but you can only work with the footage that you have. So when you start editing, you'll want as much footage as possible, or just make sure you got the continuity correct.